Donkey Kong. I mean, if you guys know about it, it's crazy what he does sometimes.
It for real is. You guys are ready for a tree as Noodle, representing the Donkey Kong as Skies with that Bowser. It's for a while, everyone's just kind of saying, hey, like DK is like not as good as Bowser, but I think as time kind of went on, everyone's just like, hold on, Bowser's a little more linear, while Donkey Kong can just kind of do some crazy stuff.
Yeah, Donkey Kong can definitely get these early stocks. I mean, same could be said for Bowser as well. I mean, you have a lot of two-framing tools. Oh my god. I'm trying to go for a crazy ding-dong, but unable to get it. But yeah, no, I mean, Donkey Kong has the range to be able to beat out Bowser. But I think Bowser might have just a little bit more strength and a little bit more priority with his aerials. Gets the up smash to be able to take that first stock. Noodle caught lacking while trying to land. This guy's going to take the lead.
Yeah. Big lead to kind of go with. You're able to just kind of retreat back. There's no real setup that Noodle can do with the ding dong. So all you got to watch out for is the down special. Yeah, you just got to keep watching out for it so you just don't get hit with it twice into a nice little up smash that Noodle is consistently fishing for at the moment of Skies. Yeah, just hold on to center stage. You don't really have to do much. Just keep upping at a shield anytime Noodle does some really unsafe things, and you should be fine.
Right.
Me too.
I understand. But yeah, no, I mean, Skies has been utilizing his Nair very well to not only get in, but also just to try and get as much damage as possible. I mean, it's a really good tool to land as well compared to moves that you see a lot of, I guess, amateur Bowsers go for, like down B, even down air for that matter. And a really, really good job of just baiting out a drop shield. Okay, well, trying to go for the Bowser bomb there, not going to hit. Noodle finally taking that first step with the up tilt, but Sky's doing a very good job of just conditioning Noodle to maybe drop shield a little bit more. Oh, the giant punch.
Chunky 31%, just like that. Now all of a sudden it's DK with rage, so Noodle's just kind of happy, saying like, ooh, I can finally be able to get in the ding dong percentages, and I love these little B reversals as well. 80%. You might need to be careful as a nice, clever little command grab after the empty hop. Does fantastic stuff. Ew, little dash attack. Yeah, the foot being able to connect 96%. Trying to call it out, but what's another man grab gonna do?
It's gonna kill. That's exactly what it's gonna do, and it's gonna put Skies into the lead. That forward did not hit, by the way.
Ew.
Let it be known, guys, that did not hit, but that neutral air hitting at all of its hits as well. It's just so much damage. I think it does like around 30%, which is insane to me. But Noodle's really been trying to fish for these V-reverse hand slaps in the air. Forward movement gets the F smash, finally outranging Skies, probably for the first time this game. Gonna get a little bit more damage off, gets the back air into the Nair, trying to go for it down air, not gonna be able to connect all of his hits. Trying to come back on the stage, has to recover high, but no punish from Skies, and set off stage once again.
This is a really dangerous position. Skies knows that you can be in ding dong percent and as well as getting killed with the giant punch. So all of a sudden, being the heaviest character in the game does have its limits, but that is one big resource taken away out of the equation as Skies is consistently in the air. Oh my goodness.
Doesn't get the F tilt, trying to go for another reverse hand slap, but gets hit with the command grab.
You should live
Not
though,
gonna die just yet. Super close and on. They're not gonna connect that.
Oh my. Someone died.
And it's the Bowser that died. No,
Nope.
it isn't!
Oh my god. And then the up B? What is happening? They're both so close to dying. It's the reverse up tilt!
There you go. Good old pivot up tilt to be able to catch Noodle trying to come in, trying to approach. It's weird because I feel like Donkey Kong doesn't really have a lot of good approaching tools. I mean, back air, if you space it out pretty well, sure, and even your down tilts, but other than that, I mean, like, dash attack is very committal, and I think he was trying to go for something there, Noodle. Just gets hit with Skies, who's been playing very, very conservative compared to Noodle, who's been trying to use his movement and his B reverses to maybe psych out Sky, but again, just not phasing under that pressure.
Yeah, what good is being like not linear, right? That was kind of explaining earlier where you can do some crazy stuff with DK. What's the point if you can't touch your opponent?
That's true.
And that's kind of the best parts about playing Bowser. It's just that you have some of the best out of shield game, and as well as pretty nasty aerials that space so well, as well as just a lot of these tools. And you are the heaviest character in the game. You got plenty of survivability.
trying to bait out an air dodge there. You also have Fire Breath, which is just a really good tool to approach, to even just ledge trap with. It does so much damage, but also forces your opponent to recover high. You know, it's a really good. Overall, Bowser's just very, very strong. Pass to recover low.
I think you just died.
Yeah. I think Noodle's like trying to take him with him at that point,
Footstool.
but
I was trying to footstool.
Oh yeah, footstool.
Yeah, but did that a little too late. So that's gonna result in a stock. Noodle's got the tech skill down. It's just that, you know, like I said earlier, what good is the tech skill if you're not able to land on your opponent? Finally, the first ding dong we've seen today, really showing how well Sky has been playing defensively to avoid it.
Right, that's the first one. But yeah, you're right. Noodle's really struggling to land on Skies, and it doesn't help that Bowser has that up be the Whirling Fortress, even up smash for that matter, to be able to just, and even up tilt to be able to, you know, just poke Noodle or try to catch him landing. So finally getting stage control. We can see what Noodle is trying to do on that ledge. Gets another ding dong, and it's gonna be second stock. Lights out for Skies. You still win this, but I mean Noodle now maybe trying to play a little more patiently, trying to force these approaches from Skies, and now we're seeing the beauty of these B reverse hand slaps come out finally.
And honestly, that second stock, so there's a reason, you know, Skiff told me, he's like, Donkey Kong has one of the best advantage states in this game. And I believe it. Like, Noodle was just styling, was able to just quickly stack it up, being able to get that mix. Oh my god, the jab pulling Skies in. Doesn't die, thank goodness to how being heavy. But damn, all of a sudden you got that confidence rolling, and that command grab is not killing anytime soon, but the fair finally will. Keep in mind, Noodle lost the stock hella early from that little weird SD the attempt on the footstool. So really excellent stuff. That fair will connect. Once the score line, Noodle's getting so much more confidence from this.
Yeah, locking in, especially after that, essentially playing on 2 stocks. But I mean, yeah, like you mentioned, probably one of the best advantage states in this game, Donkey Kong. Not only that, but his frame data is pretty good. So if you're able to condition your opponent with down tilt, even forward tilt, your jab is also a really solid move, believe it or not. It can hit under platforms, even though it's not really what it's used for, but it's a solid move to go for, and it's a really nice mix-up. We're going on to Smashville, and now we close the gap we close the distance between both these characters. How do you like this character, not this character, but the stage counter pick?
Honestly, I think it's that is disastrous. I just saw the up smash. I was like, do not down air that. It will not be working out for you. And then it was too late. Skies just exploded because up smashes in this game, they love to have a little bit of mobility at the tips to make sure it's like an anti-air. Oh, damn.
Wow, there you go. Down there now gonna finally work. But a bit of a deficit from Skies.
And this is dangerous. You're just kind of dead, aren't you? Oh, barely missed.
Trying to read that air dodge, but really good drift from Skies to avoid that forward smash. These rising backers on ledge have been really lethal for Noodle.
They really have. But once again, once you're able to kind of equalize position like this, it just gets really hard for Skies to kind of do anything. The driver's seat, and look at that, just swats out of there, knowing that you're gonna try to take your turn, try to take your spot. And Skies just getting rejected. The center stage control. Oh, you're dead.
The mash on the up B, not thinking that he was going to be in the air. Hey man, we've all been susceptible to that, guilty of that once or twice. But in this position, you can't afford to make those mistakes. Gets that grab out of that dash attack and gets the F tilt to 2-frame as well. Still very close match between both these guys.
I love when you pointed out earlier, you're just like, how is DK going to approach this? And I just watched Noodle do 2 dash attacks in a row, and I'm like, well, I think that's the approach option we're going with as Noodle. Ooh, clever. Oh no.
There as well. Doesn't go for the up air. Doesn't want to give Skies any sort of leverage while trying to come back down, because I don't think up air even beats out down air. So really good stuff.
Ding.
No dong.
Dong.
And it's a ditch with the F smash. Gets Skies straight into the stars, and now it's going to be 2-1 in favor of Noodle going into game 4. Despite the first game loss and even a little bit of a mistake in that game 2, Noodle has found some second wind in this set.
And honestly, it's up to Skies right now, kind of backed into the corner. Noodle has been able to just gain more and more momentum. Like that first game, I was just like, wow, Skies is controlling this match so well. But in game number 2, even like past like the early stock loss, you're just able to just kind of explode. We need to see Skies being able to try to find those windows of opportunity, because once Noodle is in the driver's seat in an advantage state, it's so difficult for Skies to get in.
And this is the opportunity right here. Just sends Noodle off stage, sends Donkey Kong off stage. Not a lot of tools to be able to come back. Maybe a high up B, but even then, that's something you should be able to scout. Forward air here should work. Actually, trying to play a little bit more conservative. Trying to go all the way. Doesn't get the punish. What are we doing? Oh, no.
All right, you just had to walk 2 more steps forward, and it would have been fine. But now Noodle just gets a full combo, and now all of a sudden you're close. You're at ding dong percent. Oh my God, you're at up smash.
10%.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my God, what a complete 180 coming out from Noodle right there against Skies. Finally takes that stock back. But if you're Skies, you gotta think, what could I have done a little bit better in that first stock to maybe even 0 to death and have this lead? Because right now, that was very unfortunate from Skies. Had a really commanding lead and just threw it all away.
Yeah. Or more so, Noodle wrenched it out of Sky's hand and said,
Definitely.
like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that. Great flame breath timing. Cashed out in a lot of good percent, but the shield pressure just continues on. And look at that. That's the problem, Skies. You can't approach. It's so much. You just have to do retreating fair or just zone away. Because once you start approaching against Noodle, that's where Noodle can have quite a lot of fun being able to force out all these options. And look at that. Doesn't get the second hit, though. So will not be able to get the guaranteed follow-up. 72%. Skies should know, hey, I can't take any of it a little bit more, because if I get grabbed, I'm surely dead.
Yep. It's like Halloween, but instead it's a nightmare for Skies, and it's eye candy for Noodle as he's eyeing to move on to the next round against a very formidable Skies who had such good momentum on that first stock and then just lost it. The moment that he let Noodle have stage advantage, or even control, just it looks like he just capitulated. Finally gets that side B off, not even gonna kill. Skies at 60%. Still not possible. All right, Noodle, we get it. You're trying to cheese the living crap out of Skies. Maybe not the time just yet.
Hey man, I'm playing Donkey Kong. I'm not playing an honest game. I picked this character to do dishonest things. And just don't get pivot grabbed and you should be okay.
Yeah, the D in Noodle stands for dishonest.
Exactly. The N stands for neutral. That's
Wait. Trying to go for these back here. Skies trying to you know, shades of that first stock where he's just having Noodle on the ledge, in the corner, and maintaining that center stage. That middle platform is not really helping Skies out too much, but the double dash attack actually connecting Noodle, getting this backer off, and they're just trading positions at this point. How can Skies come back? He needs to come back. Able to roll, tries to go for the Whirling Fortress, doesn't get it. Noodle trying to two-frame, trying to edge guard, ledge trap even. Gets the grab, and that's gonna be it. Gets the cargo forward throw, and Noodle gonna move on to losers quarterfinals after a hard-fought victory.